Yeah, I definitely did. I know the blob you're talking about now that I remember, and yes, I did not kill it.
Okay. I didn't know maybe there would be something cool if I killed it.
You're such an idiot.
What's strengths cap, Matt?
Uh, I think 55 is the like most effective cap. Like it goes 20, 55, and
Okay, so faith and int just scale harder.
yeah, they scale for long.
I actually just saw a video that said that the soft caps for all of those were 80.
I mean, at least the research that Riff found out about it, whatever, started losing it after 55.
Maybe I'm thinking of the hard cap. Where you really don't get anything.
Oh my god, I love this
I will
shield.
say, if you have a strength weapon equipped and you just pump it up like when I was pumping up my strength, you do get way slower returns after 55.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they mean by soft cap, and then the hard cap is practically non-existent at 8.
Right.
You wish to face the Cyclops?
If you use that gay shield again, I'm just gonna fucking stab you in the back.
Do you want a second one?
I don't see what a second one would possibly do. I need to two-hand it to wield it anyway.
Stick in.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna pound things with the shields.
It's an in shield?
No, it's a
your
strength shield.
strength shield. John's gonna be a strong boy.
Are you heavy strength right now?
Not right now. That was my
Well,
build.
when you're heavy strength, test it out and tell me how hard the weapon art scales. Because if I can get it up to doing 3,000 damage,
Dude, these little ninja assassin guys are total dicks.
grant me strength.
Stop doing that.
Big hand.
Fucking dickbag. What? What is that animation? I was literally behind you and it shot me. How is that possible? That thing is fucking buggy, dude. I don't like it.
Blame grant me strength.
I was literally behind you, dude. Dude.
Oh my god. This weapon's fun.
No, it's not. It's stupid. You're just shooting me with a cannon, one-shotting me, not even doing anything.
Hey, what up, stupid? Me and my summon stun locking things with 4 whips.
Oh my god. Why did whips cause poise damage? That makes 0 sense. Oh, you're probably doing like that fantasy thing where the whip guy wraps it around someone's wrist.
Yep.
Flame grant me strength. It won't even lock onto you.
Professor?
Like some random.
What the fuck, dude?
I
So stupid.
Hey, Jono.
What's up?
In that area where I'm at, where all the toad guys, I just got
Yeah.
to like a congregation of toad guys looking at someone who's on a bunch of stairs. Did you kill those?
Yeah. There's an ancient dragon somber smithing stone. So a 10 somber stone. And a chest there.
Gotcha.
So yes. But the elevators, like you're coming up, you see them on your left, the elevator's right to your right to fight Moog.
How many of those are there?
I
In the
looked,
game,
there
do you
there
know?
seems to be about like 10, maybe, of each. Should I spend one to make this shield a 10?
Yes.
If you're having that much fun with it, I guess you
Yeah,
should.
of course I've got to go do that right now. If I end up re-rolling a character just for PvP,
It's not a
just gonna be
PvP
pure.
weapon. It's not.
What?
It's just stupid. Dunking on make yourself low level.
It sounds like you haven't been able to beat him even one time.
No, it's really not like a real thing.
I gotta try this again now that it's high level.
What if your normal damage buffs would also stack on each other?
Do I have to go through Volcano Cave to get to
What do you mean
Volcano
normal
Manor?
damage buffs?
Like the just straight like weapon damage buffs. Like the prayer that
Golden Vow and shit?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Flame Grammy Strength definitely gives it a 20% damage bonus. And I only have like a 20, I think a 27 strength. So let's see what it does with full. Oh, I need to wield it. Okay, so it went from 1250 to 1600.
Yo, what is that?
And if I use Golden Vow. Golden Vow bumped it up to 1800. Flame Grant me strength even more off, so. Okay, yeah, no. So yeah, it does stack. It does definitely stack with Golden Vow. So you can Golden Vow and Golden Vow and Flame Grant me strength stack.
Where did it go?
In the sewers, yeah. This is M2.0.
You saw the minigun on the big channel.
Oh yeah, I'll go back there right now. I was going to do damage testing. And depending on how this thing scales with strength, you might be able to get it up to like 3.5k, 4k damage.
What do you expect it to?
Well, I mean, go on. I don't know. This guy does not take a lot of faith.
I killed him with my holy weapon. Alright, you putting your finger down? Give me stuff.
I just
Stuff.
That's a cool mechanic.
Damn it! You're still invincible for a sec. No! Don't break your toes, bro.
for real.
Stop!
I thought that I don't know how I didn't take damage from that one.
The
I
one?
yeah, I swear you
when you
had
first
me.
zoned in?
No,
Oh.
like towards the end there. I
Yeah,
must
when you
have like
rolled
just
through it.
caught an invincibility frame, yeah, but it
Yeah.
I felt like it hit me dead on.
It did, but you were rolling it. It was definitely during one of your iframe. Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll pop
turn
you.
it in.
Okay.
Yeah, if I just switched like I could drop my entire dexterity pool and up my mind a little bit and drop my faith like 35 points. Go up to like 65.
Yeah, I mean, it might be. I mean, it depends on what you want to do. Like, if the faith spells aren't great for PvP, it might be better to just have enough faith to cast like buff spells, and
Well, they
then
are. It's
yeah,
just only the good ones are. All the really flashy ones are kind of bad. Like even that one that was just raining stars at you,
yeah, yeah,
it ended up doing like I don't know, maximum 100 damage to you and
Yeah.
didn't stagger you at all. And yeah, so
Dude,
but
this
flame grant me strength. Golden vow.
boss is crazy.
Boog. Just wait. Make a mistake. That's kaboom!
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh. If it
Damn,
had a
that's
bit more range, I would think it was actually like overpowered for PvP.
yeah, it actually would be if it had more. I can't believe you're not even scaling with it right, and it does like a one-hit KO.
Part of that is because I'm doing like 40% extra damage from the two buffs I cast on myself.
Right, right.
But I'm pretty sure it would one-hit KO you guys because you're underleveled compared to me at this point.
True, true. Yeah, I probably will have 60 vigor in my max build, which I have like half of right now.
Yeah, exactly. I have 50 odd vigor.
I thought 40
You
was.
do chop through my health though, Frank.
Yeah, I'm actually doing decent damage, and I have quite a bit to level up on these Uchigatanas too. I think I have like a plus 16 and plus 13 right now.
Yeah, so one of them's like halfway leveled.
Yeah. I just watched a video earlier. 60 is an absolute hard cap on health. If you level up to 60, that's basically your maximum amount of health you can have in the game,
Hmm.
which is like 1900, I think, or something like that. Which I
Yeah, I'm at
believe,
around. When I was at 50, I was around 1700, so that sounds about right.
yeah.
Damn it! I was hoping that was gonna kill you. It's not hard to blind fire it too without locking on. Oh, I wish if I just shot at my feet, I could explode us both.
Oh, that would be cool.
That was bullshit.
Are you sure this is the one that we weren't talking about when people were saying that mode was supposed to be hard, Jenna?
I mean, I didn't find him particularly hard. Why, did you kill him already?
No, he seems very like cool, but like I do no damage to him until bleed procs. Like I literally hit him for like 200.
I don't know. I use my spear still, and it seemed to kill him fine.
See something. What does it cost to change what Ashes of War you're using on? And you don't lose the Ash of War,
There's
right?
no cost.
No, yeah, there's no cost. Yeah. As long as it's not a somber weapon.
Right. Can you even change it?
No. Yeah, you can't even change the mod. Oh my god, imagine if I could change the mod on this and scale the thing.
Oh, I'm BSing that.
So I don't even have this. I want to find the Ash of War that the Blood Fang has, or there's an Ash of War that allows you to like dash forward, like
The
you become
Bloodhound
invisible.
Knight one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do my double cross katana slash, which I'm like is really good range. Like that's like how I'm trying to catch people mostly. You can do it out of that, which also makes katanas like ridiculous. But I don't even know where you find that. The other thing that you can do, that I was thinking of is there's the like the frost stomp or whatever. You can put that Ash of War so that when people are trying to like roll away from you, you catch them with the frost stomp.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be one of the best Ash of War, just because of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's incredible how many different like varieties of things you can do in this game.
Yeah, I think most people are either doing Moonveil, some like Katana Bleed build, or Mad. I think that the High Faith, the Madness spells with a Vike Spear is supposed to be insanely overpowered. Because it's really hard to dodge the Flames of Madness.
Does this guy heal a bunch?
He does. He also has a phase transition where he bursts 3 times, and you have to drink potions during it.
I'm hitting that regularly.
Yeah. And then after that, he enchants his weapon with Blood Flame, so he does a shit ton of dot damage after he hits you. I think he drops 500,000 souls though.
Whoa, who's that?
Moog.
No.
He is whooping my ass, let me tell you. I think I need to change my son around, because this guy, he does not work well with whips. My little baby son, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh really?
Yeah, like he didn't really attack half the time. So I'm wondering if I should switch over to my headless.
Be back 1 sec. I wonder how much poise damage that cannon blast does to bosses.
Just got a jar.
What's the charge damage?
I thought I saw you use that before, John.
Oh no, I think I think Dylan has
I just yelled or volcano cave. I killed demi-human.
Oh, I think I killed her too. Is she like an overworld boss?
She's a no. She's like she's behind a little fog door in like in a cave. This cave is the first place I've been at that's like actually dark too.
That lantern.
Yeah, for real. Do I even have a torch? That might be cool. Torch pull. Oh yeah, look at that.
I have 2 torches. One scares away beasts, and the other one, puts people to sleep and scales with faith. That's what you should do, Matt. You should do 2-hand torch sleep build.
I was thinking about sleep builds actually, just now.
Really?
I have the Patriot Sword. I think it's in scale.
Oh, laugh, my dude.
Probably looking at crossbow. Like a hand crossbow. And St. Trina's for the mist. I wonder if there's some sleep spells. And then you could farm sleep grease. And run like a dagger or whip or something.
You could just dual wield St. Katrina's.
Does it have
Robert
a
Boyd
sleep
is still
build?
there. Yeah,
You
cause
can-
it's sleep build up.
It does like
Fuck this boss.
Finally, a boss Matt stomped.
This is like two
Yeah,
shots.
he probably took me between 10 and 15 tries.
Which
Yeah.
boss is that?
Moog.
Oh, right.
The Lord of Blood.
You're gonna take me away. I don't know if I should spec out of whips. They make it all spicy.
I don't know if whips are the best way.
Yeah, I don't know if whips are like the good strategy.
what is St. Trina's?
It's a straight sword.
Coil shield. Sliver of meat.
I swear I had it. I didn't get it yet.
Oh my land. Get up straight. Ugh.
He actually drops a really cool great spear. But it's arcane and it's broken.
Okay, why'd you never do that combo before? Now you just did this one time because I started kicking your ass. Okay, minion, go attack him. Why are you just... Okay, now you're pissed for the healer. Yeah, first you always... there's a personal pet peeve of mine when a boss swings and like pauses for a split second and then finishes the swing.
Mm-hmm.
Moog has like a regular swing, and then on the follow up he's like, and then he like pauses for like half a second, and then
That's
he's
And then
meant
get ya.
specifically to dodge juke veteran Souls players.
Yeah.
I know it's fucking tough. All right, let's go whip boy. Let's try this again. Double 4 whips. Can Moog deal with 4 whips? Yeah, come over here. Come into my house. Whip.
Oh, Frank, if you want, I know where to get +5 Dex talisman,
Oh, yeah? I would
and
love
I
that.
know where to get a second +5 Dex talisman that increases attack power on successive hits.
Oh, I need that actually. That's a really good thing.
Yeah. So, did you do like Eastern Caelid, like the Celia town of sorcery?
Yeah, I unlocked the seals there, but I didn't finish exploring it.
Okay. Well, up in the you talk to the guy in the shack, Gowry's shack,
Oh, yep, I did.
and he tells you to go save the girl with the poison.
Yeah, I did.
Um,
I got her thing, and then he told me to give him some time.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you are okay. So just I believe you get the. I think you just have to go back. You just have to reload it, and I think you get the Dex +5 talisman from that. If you follow through her entire quest line, like you just gotta meet her in a bunch of random spots. If you give her a
Her name?
huh? Millicent.
It is Millicent. Okay, I did find her the first time, and she basically was like, "You should just leave me alone."
Yeah, just keep running through her dialogue until whatever, and you need to get her in the shaded castle. Is a Valkyrie prosthetic. But you need her like twice more, and you either choose to fight against her or help her defeat her sisters in the final stage. And if you help her, you get the 12 people and your friend's money.
And you can kill her as well, right?
And if you kill her,
Get the
you
other
get
one.
the Valkyrie prosthetic talisman that gives.
All right, first let's look at the stats you will be using for this character. I'll take off all of my talismans so we can see the exact base stats. I'm
Yeah,
level 80.
I
I
did
like
see that in a video that like getting both of those prosthetics makes it's like an OPS dex situation.
Yeah.
staying as low as
Alright,
possible
dope. I'm
to
gonna go back
maintain the
down
fact
here.
that I can actually invade people. The higher level you are, the less people there are to
And
invade
then
because you can only invade upwards, so I like staying as low as possible. That's why
I think it's Erdtree gazing
abilities. And so the general procedure
might
is you
have
do
to get
Golden
her
Vow, because
prosthetic
Golden Vow
on
lasts a very long time. This is like at
I
least
know it's
at
Erdtree
least 2
gazing
minutes on this
hill,
buff.
then
It's a
it's
very,
place
very
in the
long buff.
mountaintops
So
of
you
the
do Golden Vow,
giants,
then you
it's,
when
place
you
in the
see
Hallowed
the compass
Tree, then you
icon
have to kill a
disappear,
mini-boss
which
in the
means you're
Hallowed
closer,
Tree.
then you use Flame Grant Me Strength, because this is, I believe, a
Then by that
30-second buff.
mini-boss,
And this is going to increase your damage
there'll be
from fire
summoning signs to
significantly.
either assist
And Golden
her
Vow also
or
increases all of your damage by 10%. So now you're at an already a 30% buff. Actually, the two things stack multiplicatively, so
I
it's
think
even
it's
more
got
than
another
She's
from
at
fire.
Church of the Plague.
Then you
yeah,
other three
that's where
abilities.
she's at first.
Okay, so
So
I'm
this
gonna
is
go
my
back and
current
talk to
setup
him,
for
'cause he's
spells. I
actually
have
right
Catch
here.
Flame,
It's Gowry, right?
Yeah,
Gil's
Gary
Flame,
Shack, yeah.
Placidusax's Rune, Golden Vow, and Flame Grant Me Strength. Now
wonder
these
if
last two are
talking to
buffs
him
and they
will
synergize with the
allow
other
him to
three
talk.
abilities. And so the general procedure is you do Golden Vow, because Golden Vow lasts a very
Yeah, she
long time.
keeps
This
Oh,
is
yes,
like
it will,
at least
because
at
he's
least
gonna
2
fix
minutes on
that
this buff. It's a
needle,
very,
and
very
then
long
she'll
buff.
stick it in
So you do
herself
Golden
to,
Vow, then you when you
secure
see
her
the
skull around.
compass icon disappear, which means you're closer, then you use Flame Grant Me Strength, because this is, I believe, a 30-second buff. And this is
And
going
I
to
think that
increase
will
your
give you the
damage
dex
from
token
fire
to go
significantly.
for
And
5
Golden Vow
damage.
also increases all of your damage by 10 buff. It's a very, very long buff. So you do Golden Vow, then you when you see the
Okay,
so it's even more than that. Both of these tiers pretty early as
Did you
well.
go respec?
Those are definitely the ones I
No.
use. I'm trying not to give any locations of items because I don't want to spoil anything. Like I don't want to spoil where you get the silver tier helmet as well. You can just
I mean,
Google them. I'm
not
just trying to
that
give you the
it-
names
yeah,
of them
yeah,
so you can
40%
figure out where they actually are. I just want to be very careful with spoilers. I say as I use Placidusax's Rune.
Yeah, he
but
doesn't
hey,
have too much health.
for some reason it's working for spells as well. So it'll actually give you a 60% bonus to your spells for a very short time.
But he does do it
Hard
with
to
a
do
lot of
during
damage.
invasions
He is
because
easy to
it's a lot of
dodge, though.
Flame Grant Me
I
Strength
will
when you
say that.
bad.
I don't think
For
the
spell
fight's unfair by any means.
really long
I have to
animation.
say that
Don't get me wrong, this attack after
there's not
starting to heal and now they're stuck and
are
constantly stay in their face. Now one of the
unfair.
guy and it's really bad. For
No, it
spellcasters,
went
you want to be
left.
right up in their face
Finish him,
and just do catch flame. Lots and
Oh,
lots of
yeah,
catch
calling
flame.
explosive.
As they're trying to roll away, you can roll catch with it.
There
Just
are
don't
some
give them
fights
any.
where I feel
The
like,
18 arcane is because I
instead of
have this
actually doing
physical damage of your
mechanics,
weapons, but
they're
since
easier to
this
just
build does not use any weapons,
super aggro zerk them down.
Yeah, I just mean I don't think I
it's
found
only a
fight that I
giant.
thought was, like,
This is the thing that boosts all of your
bullshit
cast
unfair.
spell effects is catch.
Makes sense.
all your
Millennia
caster
is
stats
kind
by-
of, but she
mean, like,
also
So
every
very
fight in
spell in the
Sekiro.
game. Giant upside. So very, very good. That's the stat allocation. For talismans, there's a bunch of stuff you can use. I like just using more HP. I haven't really finished a lot of stuff here yet. I'm using Marika's Scar Seal as well. This is the thing that boosts all of your caster stats by 3 or 5, depending on which version you have. There's also the Two Fingers Talisman, which simply just gives you more faith to bring you up to that 60, kind of one of the first soft caps, which is very, very good. And then finally, I like Radigan's Icon, which doesn't really affect any of your spells except Catch Flame. It's really the only spell it affects is Catch Flame.
Yeah, and
But
she's,
it allows
like,
you to cast
backflipping
subsequent
between, like,
casts of this
strength and
significantly
Yeah.
faster. So when people are
are
Oh, that's
That's
yeah,
why
that's
min-maxing your stats
I
for
know that
PvP
she's
is
in
very
a, like,
important. So the class I chose was
she's in,
Prophet.
like,
It
a
has the best
memory.
stat allocation for this particular build.
Why am
I
I
have
hearing
38 Vigor, 23
Deer, where's the turtle?
Hey guys, Scott here with a very quick bit of advice and guide on how to even get it. It is about the Leaden Hard Tier, something I heard of, but didn't really fully appreciate the effect of until I
There's
used
this
it.
one
So this is the
very
best
cool
anti-gank
fight. The
tool
end
in
of
the
Thar
entire game.
Missoula map
So when you're
has
getting
a
ganked,
really
multiple
cool
people are
boss,
wailing on you. Basically, all you can
and,
do is just sort of roll away. You can't
he's
really
somewhat
swing,
bullshit,
because by the
honestly.
time you've begun your swing, 3 other people are wailing on you. You can't have so much poise, which is the stat that reduces you from being stunned. You can't have so much poise to ignore that many hits from that many people unless you are doing like an attack that's got hyper armor. So enter the Leaden Hard Tier. This thing, when you drink it, you mix it in your flask and you drink it. 10 seconds after you drink it, you have infinite hyper armor, which means you cannot be staggered by any attacks at all. Now, there are some attacks
Honestly,
that
I
will
feel
like
like,
launch you into the
so
air that are like
the
specially
boss, his
attuned to
first
certain.
half is easy, and then he transforms in his second half
Yeah,
for his
Scott here.
health bar.
Welcome to some more
If he
narrated thoughts.
was
It
a
will say I'm
fight
using
where
my
you kill
pure
him
caster
and
build.
then
Currently level
he
120 right now.
and then he transforms,
Taking this shit
and
a
a
bit
full
higher to
health
see how
bar,
it works. So to
he
start
would
off,
definitely
he's
be the
got a
hardest boss
bubble,
in the
and I
game.
want to get this bubble off with Stars of Rune because it has pretty good chip damage, even through rolls. So that's a good thing to get bubbles off. Oh, I didn't get that attack off. That's unfortunate. I want to do this and combo with this.
I bet you could just.
Ah, didn't reach. So I can give myself plenty of range to heal my Estus.
You mean my?
Okay, definitely gonna win that trade.
No, not your. The
I think I should just
one
poke
where
him.
it's like you channel it.
Yeah, so I've got plenty of distance to heal right now.
Comet Azure?
Yeah.
No, he's
I
too
can probably
fast
finish
for
him off
that,
with this.
honestly.
Stars of Rune is super good at catching people at rolls.
Oh,
Stars of
were you
Rune
talking
is an
about Moab?
extremely expensive FP spell.
Yeah,
You
no,
can only
Moab-
cast 2
Moab
or
is
3
whatever.
times
I
per
don't
actual
think
bar.
it's that hard.
But Stars of Rune is almost impossible to take no damage from. You can take very little damage from it, but Stars of Rune is like, it shoots so many
talking
projectiles
about
that you can't
Malekith
sidestep it and you
Black.
can't roll through it, so it's
That's really hard.
guaranteed
And,
chip.
the
So if
Dragon
people are
Boss
staying
would
at a
be
distance
really
and you just
hard.
want to do some free chip damage, Stars of Rune
The
is
Secret Dragon
super,
Boss in
super
Far
good for that.
Missoula, but I had
So basically, sort of
I
like
had a
my
spell.
Faith build,
I have a
the main bread and butter is going to be Carrion
there's
Slicer,
a
just
Faith
like Catch
spell
Flame was
that
the main
just
butter of that,
summons
because,
down
you know,
a shit ton of
you can't
lightning
really
bolts
use
around
a
you.
lot of the super high-end spells
And
because they
I'm
just
pretty
cost
sure
a
they
billion
each
mana.
do
I have
individual
32 mind
instances
right
of
now, which is a
damage,
decent
'cause I
amount,
was
but even if
doing
you
like
have
4 or
40, 50, it's still
5K a cast
a
on him.
lot of the super high-end spells because they just cost a billion mana. I have 32 mind right now, which is a decent amount, but even if you have
Figure
40,
out how to
50,
get on
it's
these
still,
turtles.
you can only do a couple
You
of
get
casts
your
before you have to
remembrance.
reload. So I think Carrion Slicer into Carrion
I
Piercer
don't
is
wanna
a
be
very good combo because Carrion Piercer covers the exact distance of one roll. So you can sort of catch people as they come out of the roll. I'm trying to experiment with catching people out of 2 rolls if I charge it for a bit, because you can charge Carrion Piercer and it's really cool.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work. So we'll see. And like I said, still learning. This is my
Oh,
first
I
time
lost
really
my
PvPing
runes
in duels
somewhere.
with this build, so still got a lot to learn.
160,000
Setting up
runes
magic
gone.
limp blades forces them to either run to you or run away from you. And while they're running away from you, you can just freely shoot Stars of Runes at them, and for pretty much free damage. So this forces them to come into my range, and that's what we want, because then they don't expect the aggression with Carrion Slicer. And there you go. So this build has a lot of options to deal with people at any range. You set up magic limp blades. These are these delayed spells like this. If you charge it, it's delayed even more. So you set these up, and that's going to force the opponent to either run into you or run away from you. If they run away from you, then you just start spamming Stars of Rune, because you will catch them a little bit, and you'll just basically be doing free damage with no danger of them punishing you drinking, like, you know, an FP flask or something like that. So that is how you control distance, and once they come into range, then you just bust out the Carrion Slicer and start spamming that. Now, Carrion Slicer can be parried, so you have to be a little careful if they have a parrying shield or something like that. You can't just willy-nilly spam it. Unlike Catch Flame, it can be parried.
I believe
so. You do have to be a little bit careful
Gazing
with
Hill next.
that. But that's how you sort of
Where's that?
control
You
the
do
battlefield with
shaded
this type of build.
it's
You just
right by
use
where
it
the
with
Tibia
the
Mariner
various spells that kind of
is
control
when
the
you go
range.
up to
So
the Altus
usually I
Plateau.
start with Magic Limp Blade just to see how they react to it. If they run away,
Have you
then I
not done
Stars of Rune. If they
Altus?
run into me, I
I
switch to
have
Carrion
done
Slicer.
Altus,
And then we just sort of
So,
go from
yeah,
there.
it's right by
But
the
it depends on the
Tibia
type of
Mariner
character we're
fight.
going against too. So this is going to be a bleed character. He used seppuku, which means he's going to be bleeding.
Hey, fuck off, dude.
Altus
That guy's
Tunnel.
flat.
And
Oh,
can I get
Archery
down here?
Gazing Hill. Okay, perfect.
I want to see if he has a physic or anything. No
I
physic.
believe
He's
that's
got a
her
great
next
shield.
spot. And
Alright, so see,
you
he's charging
go
me.
to do the shaded
Damn,
castle.
one hit bled. That's
That
crazy.
castle that's all full
So
of
we can charge
poison.
him and get them on the roll catch? No.
In
Damn, that bleeds in
Altus,
2 hits. That's nutty. Okay, we're
the
gonna have to play
last
this up
boss
differently.
has the like Briar Thorn armor.
That's not gonna win.
No.
So that he was bleeding me literally with a single hit and a half, which was terrifying. So at that point, I need to stay away from him, and that's what Stars of Rune
Yeah,
is
by
for.
the time
Stars
I,
of Rune
like,
is when people are
went to
trying
do her
to
quest
play a
line,
very
I
far
actually
away
had
game from
done
you,
every
and if that
single
works, you will
prerequisite
basically
except
win
for
that
kill
because it's
the
free
one
damage every single
mini-boss
time.
in Halleck Tree.
Granted, again, it's not very much damage if they spam roll, but it
Like,
is
I had
free
already
damage
worked
that
my
they
way
can't
through
really do
Celia.
anything about, so
I
it
had
forces them
killed
to get in your
the
face.
guard
And that's
captain
why Stars of Rune is
in the
such a
swamp.
good spell.
He just wasted
Like I said, though,
so
super,
many-
super
to get
expensive.
the gold
Not something you can
needle.
spam very
to get the
often.
needle, yeah.
It's just
Right. So I
something
did
that
that,
you do
and it was
to
instant,
pressure
'cause I was
people that
already,
are
like, a
kind of
level
just trying to
140
run
or
away from you and
something,
not
so.
engage you. And then once they do engage you,
She
you
also
bring out the
invades you
Carrion
in that
Slicer.
swamp.
Yeah.
That's what I found
You
so
get
far. I
invaded by
think I'm gonna take
Millicent.
Carrion Greatsword off.
Oh yeah, you do.
I don't really see this
you?
ever
That's
being
why,
useful.
Yeah, her name sounded familiar. and I
Carrion
didn't know
Piercer is
why.
just so much better.
I have no idea
Um,
what that is.
Yeah, I just don't see it ever being useful. It's good for ganks because it's a wide sweeping
The
attack, but
fight
typically in
when you have to
1v1s you
fight
don't
with
need
her
like
is
a
actually
wide
really
sweep or
hard
anything like
because
that.
you get invaded
Typically
by
people
her
are like
four
rolling away from
sisters.
you. Like if you show that you have a Carrion Slicer,
And,
people
you
are
know,
not going
they're
to be rolling
strong
into you
invasion
because that's
mobs.
like rolling into a
Um,
straight sword. You're just asking for
But
death.
the real issue
So
that
I
you're
think
being
it's sort of
hosted
redundant.
by
I'm not really
Millicent,
sure what spell to put on there
so she
to
dies,
replace
you
it.
lose.
I have a couple of ideas. I like the Glint Blade Phalanxes are kind of cool, but they don't do very much damage.
But she is strong.
And they cost a shit ton of FP as well. So
So if you
it's
can
kinda
get
like, I'm
3
not
of
really
them
sure.
to
I'm pretty
aggro
sure the
onto
summation is
you and
failing,
just
so
keep them busy, she'll
we gotta
kill
wait.
one.
I'm not really sure what I should be doing for that. Let's actually take a look. Let's see what do we got instead of carrying Greatsword. Duelist Moonblade is a bit more useful. It's basically the ranged version of that, so I guess we could try that. Loretta's Mastery is never going to be useful. Founding Stars of Rune could be interesting too. Eternal Darkness, also, if it's a spellcaster, could be very good as well. It's not really
Yeah,
sure,
Moog,
honestly.
Malenia,
Maybe
Citizen
Ambush Shard? You can try Ambush Shard.
and
Maybe people
guess
won't be
the
ready for it
the
if I don't
Lich
use it the
Dragon
entire fight and just kind of bust it out.
are the
You never know.
like big optional
I'm
bosses.
just trying as many
after
random
Lendo.
things as I can at this point to see what works. This is the guy that... Wait, I never touched... Oh my god. I never touched that, apparently. Yeah, apparently you have to touch all of those in order to be able to, like, have your sign appear in, like, the nearby areas. I didn't know that. Ugh. Won't be another failed one. Come on. There we go. Also, in my flask, I have the plus 10 int and plus 20% magic damage. He's got dual katanas. One of them's super fucking long. All right, so again, we're going to see how he reacts to a Glint Blade. He is choosing to... He's kind of in my range, so I'm going to try to catch him with this. This guy has 2,200 health. Holy shit. So, for the best chip damage, we can do Swift, or we can do Stars of Rune, and he's dead. There's pretty much no avoiding that. That guy had 60 Vigor with the Erd Tree 2, and also the Crimson Ember. That's it. He had pretty much the maximum health you can have without having 99 Vigor, so that guy was absolutely maxed out on health. But yeah, this is what I'm doing at 120. People want to go higher with this low level, and I'm already at 80 int, and I don't know. The amount of shit I can do adding another, 20, 30 levels on this is disgusting. But I will adhere to whatever people want to do. I just want people to duel. So I just kind of want to show how much power you can still actually
stupid
have
fucking
with
mausoleum.
not that much. But so can they, so. But yeah, this build has been pretty effective because people people don't really know how to deal with pure sorcery yet. And I think the surprise of all of it has been why it's been so effective.
No.
But
Oh, I keep
I'm still
getting
trying to
so
see what
close.
counters this. Because I'm sure there is something.
Like
I didn't try Ambush Shard either.
10%. Hey. All right, it's time to do the one thing I said I would
Is
never do.
Golden Vow.
The one thing that's too.
We can run out of
powerful
flame
for
buff if
this
we want,
world.
but
It's time
I'm
to
gonna let him
use
stack all the damage he wants. Alright, so he was playing a very
What?
distant
a
game.
rune arc.
And
Oh.
so we're gonna... Oh, never mind. It
Both
was a Mary.
those things.
Yeah. If I get roll caught here. Ooh, catch flame. Cool. Ooh, that's like a lance. Very nice.
I think there's only a couple
Alright, I gotta do my
bosses
glint blades.
that
I'm not attacking enough.
like I used rune
See how he
arcs on a
reacts.
bunch of bosses.
Alright, if he
and
stays
there's
at
only a
range, we can
couple
stars
that I
around.
ended up actually killing with the rune
Free
arc
damage, like I said.
that I wouldn't have just one
Just gonna
shot
force
without
him to
it
come in
anyway,
range.
probably.
If not, then we do stars around again. And just keep doing it
I
until
think
we die.
Millennia I ended up killing with the rune arc.
There you go. That's how you control the battlefield with this this type of build. If they just refuse to
Yeah, it
go in
was
melee range for you to attack, you just keep doing Stars of Ruin. There's pretty much only one way of avoiding Stars of Ruin, and that is if you have the increased damage taken and slightly more iframes crystal tier, I think. That's pretty much the only time you can avoid most of the damage.
What
So it is a tool that definitely forces you into range, which is extremely powerful. And like I said, the giant mana cost is
The
kind
Blood
of
Lord gives me a
it's kind of
blood
offset
flame
by the
spell,
fact
right?
that people are I'm only using this when people are running away from me. So if they're running away from me, I got 5 Ashen Essence I can drink, and I'm not in any danger whatsoever. So you never use this spell right in people's faces. I mean, you can, it's just typically not a very good idea, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much how this build works. Start off with Magic Glint Blade, see how they react to it. If they come in range, Carry and Slicer. If they run away, Stars are in. And occasionally Carry and Pierce here to mix things up a bit. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Is that 2 curved greatswords? I can't tell. I don't know what that is. Looks like 2 curved greatswords. Get the physics drink. There you go. There's no bubbles, so we're not going to Stars Rune immediately. See how he reacts. And he's running away, so 3 Stars Rune. Just free damage. He's almost dead already. There we go. Now he's in range. Nope. Continuing to run away, so he'll just die to Stars Rune then. Okay.
I guess I just
Once people
go
realize that
Blood
as
Lord
soon as
and start
Stars of Ruin is
dead.
present, you must pressure the caster, this will not be nearly as effective. But right now,
The
people
spell.
really just do not understand how strong that spell is at a distance. You have to pressure the caster if they're doing that. And that's why I think the Glint
The
Blade
Ruin
is
Arc
such
gets
a
too
powerful
mighty,
spell
it
for
makes
kind
his
of
fights too
detecting how
easy.
they're going to react to you casting spells. You have to charge the shit like immediately.
You killed it.
Once you're in my face, I feel a lot less safe.
How much do you give you?
Because
How many
although
runes?
Carry and Slicer is a great close range tool, it does not really do any poise damage whatsoever. So if there's something bigger, they will basically outtrade me, and then that's nothing. Oh man, my stomach.
You okay with?
Hi, Emma. How you doing?
420, blaze it.
My cats are here.
Yo.
All right. That is the Winged Scythe. It's holy damage, and it blocks. Does it block Ashen Estus? If so, that's going to be a large problem.
Remember to the Blood Lord.
Because then I can't heal my mana.
There just aren't enough Blood Flame spells to...
So she is not pressuring me, so Stars Rune it is.
I feel like they should have condensed down some of these schools. Like if they should have mixed
And,
Thorn spells
okay, now she's in my
and Blood
face.
Flame.
Good. Now I have to switch to Carrying
Just made them
Slicer.
either both sorceries or both
Carrying Piercer's the Roll
incantations.
Catcher, combo with the Glintstone. I'm sorry, Glint Blade. There you go.
Right.
This build just does absolutely
like
insane
5
amounts of damage
spells is
at
enough for
120,
us.
and I still have Rape is basically 2,000 health. I still have 60-something poise. Like,
Anything else I do in this room, Joe?
this is why I'm saying like I never really wanted a super high meta,
I
but
don't think so.
Like a big egg.
like, I don't know how much more damage you need than
that's
this.
the Miquella in the egg.
Get a different name. I'm trying to get some different names now.
I think that's probably going to be like a DC.
I'm curious
like
how going against another caster will
DLC
go, because
boss.
if I know I'm going against another caster, I can just put on Eternal
it's not the one
Darkness
that
and then
you're saying
spam
is
Stars
super
Rune and
hard.
it'll be fine.
No, it's
Then again, so can they.
his husband.
Emma, get your face out of my chips. Oh my god. Stop it. Failed summon. Not sure why that happens. I think that happens like when you actually summon somebody and someone else summons them right before you. This happened in the other Souls games too, and it locks you out. But usually in the other Souls games, you can continue summoning more people. It's just if you use a Taunter's Tongue for that to happen, then you get invaded. Sometimes those people don't want to duel, they just want to gank you, so... not ideal for what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is another failed one. Unfortunate. Ooh, dual scythe Chad? Damn. That's a new name. Damn it! Come on. I need to wait for a new like refresh. I feel like I fought this guy already. I need to pay attention to the names. I'm trying to like summon new people every time. Oh, don't you fail me again. Emma, you little shit.
You're back.
Her head is in the bag of chips. There we go. Get out of here. God. Gotta clean some chips off the floor now. That's the dragon thingy. Oof. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the, Placiduce X's sword. He's trying to roll catch me, so we need to stay in his face. Alright, so this guy's not letting me cast spells too often. That's good. Alright, now the test. We should have a free Stars of Rune here, and then we can drink mana. 242. That's about the chip damage you should be doing. Yeah, that's got very little tracking. I hit him on the double roll. Nice. So the R1 hits you at the double roll with Carry and Piercer. And if you charge it even further, it can hit you on a triple roll. But not if the triple roll is completely in a straight line backwards. Emma, get your fat head out of the... Oh my god. I think Stars of Rune could be...
I never figured out what to do with that.
He said he's gonna be right back.
I never figured out what to do with Nepheli.
Nepheli? Oh, you don't know? I'm turning her into a doll.
Oh. A fuck doll?
Fuck doll, yeah. No, Sluvius gives you a quest to give her a potion.
Sluvis is dead.
Yeah, well, if Sluvius is dead, then you fucked up.
Did you give her the ashes of her pet hawk?
No.
You know how to do that?
No, she's done, dude. I already poisoned her.
Oh. So you're a fucking scumbag poisoner. Coward.
Kinda, yeah. I really like that we all get to duel in this game.
Yeah, it's fun.
Even though John Shield is fucking gay. I still love it. I have some plans to fuck you up. I'm going to get a new staff right now.
What?
You should you know that spell where you can swing your spear and it has like a short sword at the end? You can swing it like really fast, Mike.
Yeah, yep, I'm gonna use that.
You should try that out. That the attack rate is like very fast on those.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually good for like magic characters to be able to like actually get people off their backs when they're close.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a new build I'm gonna be trying. I had an idea.
Oh, you want to try it? Against the cannon?
Not yet.
The human cannon?
I'm trying to get a couple items first. I also want to try a new sword. I might respec. I was thinking about adding a little faith to my build. I don't know. We'll see.
You should think about adding some clothes to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm also gonna try to get some armor.
Dude, what is up with these enemies that I literally can't do damage to down here?
Where?
In some church or something like that, or like some saint something.
We can help
Oh
you with this
yeah,
boss in a minute, though.
the imps.
Yeah, dude, what the heck? Can I do damage to them, or I just have
You
to run away?
can. Is a puzzle.
This is a puzzle, Frank.
I just figured it out, bro.
Yeah, probably. It is a very obvious
This
puzzle.
is a puzzle.
It's a puzzle. Yeah, come in here, you little dummy.
You gotta attack him as soon as they get in the light.
Dude, my crystal darts that I'm using are the new meta too.
The what?
Those stupid little throwing daggers I
The
use.
knives you use?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, it just adds a little versatility.
I like the idea of playing
Yeah,
a
when I
ninja
first
character.
started, I wanted to use I
You
used
should
the
go for light,
kukri
Frank.
throwing knives a lot.
Yeah.
Like I feel like for your build, Frank, the faster you are, the better you'll be. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess if you don't really need the extra iframes, but I
I
think you are slightly faster. Very slightly.
yeah, I'm running medium, but I don't think I would run light because I almost definitely will trade in some of these situations because if I want my bleed to proc, I have to be aggressive. So,
Yeah.
like, I need to be able to be like in the fray.
And you're probably gonna be dual wielding too,
Yeah,
so that adds, however many pounds.
right. Yeah, right. It would be really hard for me to be light with dual wielding anyway. I'd have to basically wear no armor at all.
Damn, I don't know where there's a boss I haven't killed that I can see how much stagger this shield causes.
Been using a professional lawn service, but it just hasn't been worth it. So that's why I switched to Sunday.
Damn, Mike.
What?
Still just thinking about that Terrence McKinney fight.
Dude, how sick was that? That was. I mean,
Fucking
it sucks Thiago Santos is such a snore, but
yeah, yeah. Yeah, whatever.
it happens every now and then. Soggy Dong was good.
Dude,
First round.
Sonya Dawn, that was a fucking
Yeah, Soggy
insane
Dong's sick.
uppercut.
You know, Sadiq's fight was whatever kind of bullshit. They gave him the decision.
I can see it, but
Roundtree
I
got to
just
knock out Dober.
disagree though.
Yeah, yeah. McKinney's fight was the best. Absolutely nuts, dude. I am
What fight
trying.
opened up that card?
Pereira.
Pereira, yeah, that was a good fight too.
Yeah, yeah, it was. There was some nice fights on that card. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, the Thiago Santos fight should have been good, but I'm kind of over Thiago Santos. His fights are so fucking boring lately.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, he
what?
was throwing bombs and like crazy shit, but it was like he wanted Ankalaev to just step into it. He was just throwing at air, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, and Ankalaev in his other fights, you know, he's been nasty, he has knockouts and shit, but for whatever reason, he would like push him up against cage and then just literally be like, oh, okay, I'm good.
That I had more of a problem with Ankalaev because he wasn't.
Me too.
He had Santos backed up against the cage and wasn't pressuring.
Yeah, it was stupid. Sad I didn't get to see Chris
Next week's a pay
Mortina
per
get
view
knocked out.
though, right?
No, it's fight night.
I'm almost positive next week's pay per view.
With
Really?
Volko?
Yeah, it's the Volkov. Yeah, yeah, it's the London card. I'm so ready for Darren Till to come out and just start smashing people.
Mm-hmm. Bring him in light heavyweight, dude.
Till's a good size for middleweight.
Yeah, but he's chubbed.
Yeah, but he's fighting down at welterweight. He's not a light heavyweight. He's a
He wasn't fighting at
fucking
welter, was he?
middleweight. Yeah, he fought at welter.
That's insane.
He lost to Masvidal. That was at
Yeah.
welter. I'm almost positive.
Yeah. Fuck do I get in this building? No, it's just a boss door right here. Show these fools. Knock swords first. Oh, he's a whip! It's more leg, fuck them up.
Don't stop.
Loose as glintstones.
Ancient heroes of all.
I need a 52 in for this fucking niggas.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Mike.
What?
Want to
Hey guys, Scott here. Today I'm going to talk about the most broken weapon in Elden Ring. Mind, 8 endurance, 11 strength, 10 dexterity, 7 intelligence, 52 faith, and people are starting to use this now, and it is so broken, and they might not even know why it's broken. It's not the Moonveil Katana, by the way. That thing is wildly overpowered. It's not broken. This is literally broken. So it is Vike's War Spear. It's a spear that applies Madness on hit. Madness is a status effect that stuns you for several seconds, drains your FP, and does a huge chunk of damage. Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem because due to how janky Dark Souls PvP and I guess Elden Ring PvP is now, when you roll through a status effect, you can cancel it out by iframing through it. So if your bleed is about to proc, you can roll through a hit that would bleed you. It'll say bleed, but nothing will happen and you won't take damage. This applies for the damage of Frostbite. This applies for, you know, any status effect that you would be getting applied to you. It's because when the host swings, it applies the status effect, but because of the desync, it doesn't really matter. All you need to know is that because of desync, you're going to build up a status effect, but you don't really have to suffer from like the bleed or the Frostbite proc because you can roll through it and invincibility frame through it, so it's not really going to matter. However, Madness you can't iframe through. Here's an example of what I mean. So you can see here, I'm rolling through his hits, but it's building my Madness bar. Rolling through hits, it still builds the Madness bar. And when the final hit, it cancels my roll and puts me into Madness. So this is the only weapon in the game that can kill you without touching you a single time. So that's what I mean when it's literally broken. This is the only weapon in the game that kills you because once you get stunned for that 3 seconds and your FP gets drained, they can just backstab you, one-shot you, charged R2, jumping attack. They can do whatever the hell they want. You're stunned for 3 seconds in a 1v1. You're dead. So that is why it's so broken. It's the only weapon that can hit you without having to actually hit you. All the other status effects that, because of desync, you're going to build up a status effect, but you don't really have to suffer from like the bleed or the Frostbite proc because you can roll through it and invincibility frame through it, so it's not really going to matter. However, Madness you can't iframe through. Here's an example of what I mean. So you can see here, I'm rolling through his hits, but it's building my Madness bar. Rolling through hits, it still builds the Madness bar. And when the final hit, it cancels my roll and puts me into Madness. So this is the only weapon in the game that can kill you without touching you a single time. So that's what I mean when it's literally broken. This is the only weapon in the game that kills you because once you get stunned for that 3 seconds, I have 10 arcane actually. The 18 arcane less people there are to invade because you can only invade upwards, so I like staying as low as possible. That's why min-maxing your stats for PvP is very important. So the class I chose was Prophet. It has the best stat allocation for this particular build. I have 38 Vigor, 23 Mind, 8 Endurance, 11 Strength, 10 Dexterity, 7 Intelligence, 52 Faith, and I have 10 Arcane actually. The 18 Arcane is because I have the Silver Tear Mask on, which boosts my Arcane by 8, which makes it so I can cast every dragon spell in the game without having to invest a single point into Arcane. This thing is extremely good for this build. This actually lowers the physical damage of your weapons, but since this build does not use any weapons, it's only a giant upside. So very, very good. That's the stat allocation. For talismans, there's a bunch of stuff you can use. I like just using more HP. I haven't really finished a lot of stuff here yet. I'm using Marika's Scar Seal as well. This is the thing that boosts all of your caster stats by 3 or 5, depending on which version you have. There's also the 2 spells, except Catch Flame. It's really the only spell it affects is Catch Flame. But it allows you to cast subsequent casts of this significantly faster. So when people are trying to, you know, out R1 you, you can actually out damage them by just spamming this as quickly as possible. This is your, you know, get out of my face spell. It's very, very good. So those are the stats, and next we're going to talk about the spell choices that you can use. So this is my current setup for spells. I have Catch Flame, Aegil's Flame, Placidusax's Rune, Golden Vow, and Flame Grant Me Strength. Now, these last two are buffs, and they synergize
Yeah,
with
you
the other
can.
3 abilities. And so the general procedure is you do Golden Vow, because Golden
I
Vow
don't
lasts a
think it
very
does
long time.
much
This
of
is
anything,
like
though.
at least
Like, I don't
at
think
least
it
2
scales
minutes
different
on this
'cause
buff.
you're
It's a
two-handed.
very, very long buff. So you do Golden Vow, then you, when you see the compass icon disappear, which means you're closer, then you use Flame Grant Me Strength, because this is, I believe, a 30-second buff, and this is going to increase your damage from fire significantly. And Golden Vow also increases all of your damage by 10%. So now you're at an already a 30% buff. Actually, the two things stack multiplicatively, so it's even more than that. Another thing you can do is have your Flask of Wondrous Physic, and the crystal tier you're going to use. This thing is absolutely insane. It's the Flame Shrouding Crack tier. It improves your fire damage by like 20%, and it will last pretty much. Be interesting too. Eternal Darkness also, if it's a spellcaster, could be very good as well. Just not really sure yet, honestly. Maybe an Ambush Shard. You can try Ambush Shard. Maybe people won't be ready for it if I don't use it the entire fight and just kind of bust it out. You never know. I'm just trying as many random things as I can at this point to see what works. This is the guy that... Wait, I never touched... Oh my god. I never touched that, apparently. Yeah, apparently you have to touch all of those in order to be able to, like, have your sign appear in, like, the nearby areas. I didn't know that.
Dude, I think if this thing's...
Will be another
If
failed
this
one,
thing
come on.
scales off strength,
There we go.
like, well,
Also, in my flask, I have the plus 10 int
this can.
and plus 20% magic damage.
And you...
Probably
can
just
switch a
one-shot
tap-
bosses
huh?
with it.
He's got
Well, and then I can switch a
dual
talisman
katanas,
to
one of
fire
them's super
damage,
fucking long.
and
Alright,
switch
so
my
again, we're gonna
physic
see how he reacts to a
fire
gunblade.
damage, because it definitely does do fire damage.
He's choosing to... He's kind of in my range, so I'm going to try to catch him with this. This guy has 2,200 health. Holy
do
shit.
4.5K
So, for the best chip damage, we can do
damage.
Swift, or we can do Stars of Rune, and he's dead. There's pretty much no avoiding that. That guy had 60 Vigor
And I
with
assume
the
it
Erd
does
Tree
a
2,
load
and
of poise
also
damage. So
the
if I
Crimson
can hit
Amber.
a
That's it. He had
boss,
pretty much the
knock him
maximum health you can
down,
have
and
without
then
having
hit
99 Vigor, so that guy was absolutely maxed out on health. But yeah, this is what I'm doing at 120. People want to go higher with this whole level, and I'm already at 80 int, and I don't know. The amount of shit I can do, adding another, 20, 30 level, it does not like the Academy Gate, and I found a couple of signs, but
Maybe I should just respec, try it out.
Yeah, I don't even have to fight him.
'Cause that's delaying starting.
For the record, Faith lightning spells are never going to outdamage
Yeah, just
sorceries
respect,
ever.
you know.
So even
So
if I
you can
ate that
fucking play with us.
something, far more powerful. But if you're going for a big dick opener like that, it's not the worst idea. Stop it. Stop it. I can wait out his barrier and be super boring, but I don't want to do that. I just have to do basically double the damage. Oh, he's gonna fucking heal too. This is gonna be so annoying. Yeah, fuck you. So that's the damage that Golden Barrier does. It is definitely a pain in the ass to deal with. I'm going to have to hit them basically twice as many times, but you can still do it, as you can see. Definitely still possible to do, but yeah, him healing on top of that too. God, that made that unpleasant. So, it's actually good. Good to know. Even if they put on Barrier of Gold, I will still be able to win. It's just going to take longer. Good to know. I've already called this guy so many times. Let's do a couple more. The Fierce Warrior Nubs 88. This build seems really strong, man. I'm not sure how to counter this if I were to go against it myself.
This little bitch case.
I like how every meta build I've made so far has just been a pure caster. I haven't even touched weapons yet in this entire game. Who knows what fantastical things I can find. Hey. Hey. I'd heal about 13 health. That might come in handy. I guess he doesn't want the 13 health. But Chad. And before he dies only because he doesn't have 13 health. Alright. How does he react to glint blades? He is running away. So, stars are in. It's like a flow chart. Free damage every time. Stars are in until he comes in range. There we go. Now he's in range finally. Carry and slicer. Roll catch with this. Ooh, nice. Oh, he's another healer. Okay, then. I mean, I just have way more S's than you, so good luck. I don't get why people heal in duels. Like, I have double your healing. It's never gonna work. I was hoping to go against someone that can counter this. One more. Let's do one more. Maybe the next guy will be the guy. Barking platypus. Oh, I really wanted it. Ooh, Sam. Sam's good. Damn it. Is there no one else? I just fought you. I'm not gonna win. Already fought that guy. Sir Crunk? Did we fight Sir Crunk? Wait for one more wave. Time is 100% gone. I'm not even gonna bother. One more rotation of science. Yes, nomadic merchant. I want to see this guy. Dude, I really hate this fucking hat so much. But I have 414, and if I take it off, it goes down to 403. Like, it's pretty significant how much damage it gives you. It just looks so stupid. Commander's Banner, 20% more damage, 20% less damage taken. Okay. Does not have a bubble. Golden Valve, 30% damage reduction. I can just run these buffs out. The banner lasts 30 seconds, so I really could run it out if I want to, but I'll let him have his buffs. He is charging. Nope, not charging. Nope. 3 stars a rune. Here we go. Now he's charging me. Now we go into carry and slicer and roll catch. GG. So it's all about manipulating what they want to do. You make them want to be aggressive, and then you switch to full close range aggression and roll catch them. That's it, man. That's the build. It's pretty damn good. That's going to be it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I might be making a build guide on this soon. I probably have a couple more changes to make, and I'm not sure which level I want to settle on. I feel like I literally don't need any more levels. Like 120 has been fine. I guess if I do 10 more levels to like 135 or something, I just get more vigor or something. I don't know. Or a bit. I don't even need more poise. I don't need anything else. My build's done. Every other point I would get is just redundant. I guess more dex for cast speed. It's always useful. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Just not really sure yet, honestly. much the entire invasion. It's like 3 minutes. It is insanely good. There's also another tier that gives you 10 faith, and I really recommend both of these. You can get both of these tiers pretty early as well. Those are definitely the ones I use. I'm trying not to give any locations of items because I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I don't want to spoil where you get the silver tier helmet as well. You can just Google them. I'm just trying to give you the names of them. Buff, you can looking for spells. Flame. This is how you can do like literally 500-600 damage instantly with Catch Flame. Now, whether or not that's intended, I'm not sure. It might not be, and if it's not, that's fine. You're gonna lose, you know, probably, I don't know, a decent chunk of damage. But it's also kind of hard to do during invasions because it's a lot of micromanaging. You have to switch to this thing, then do this, and then press triangle, and then R1, and then switch back, and then switch your spell, and then do this. It's a lot to do when people are chasing you and you're spam rolling and stuff like that. So if they do remove that, honestly, I wouldn't mind too much. If they do remove it, instead, keep the Dragon Communion Seal in your offhand. Never cast with this. It can stay at +0. But the passive effect it has, which is boost Dragon Communion incantations, is very useful because it boosts the damage of all of your breath spells, including Placidusax's Rune. So it'll actually improve the damage of all of these things. So that is good to have in your offhand. Now, when do you actually use these spells? Well, you do Golden Vow when you load in. You use Flame Grant Me Strength when you see the icon disappear, so you know that they're close. Left hand, my weapon. Determination, switch back, and then I'll as well for this part. But Determination right now is actually affecting spells as well. What it's supposed to do is buff the damage of your physical attacks. But for some reason, it's working for spells as well. So it'll actually give you a 60% bonus to your spells for a very short time. So you can use this if they're about to kind of run into you. I left hand my weapon, Determination, switch back, and then I'll swap to Catch Flame, and then just immediately start wailing on them with 60% boosted damage of Catch Flame. This is how you can do like literally 500-600 damage instantly with Catch Flame. Now, whether or not that's intended, I'm not sure. It might not be. And if it's not, that's fine. You're going to lose, you know, probably, I don't know, a decent chunk of damage. But it's also kind of hard to do during invasions because it's a lot of micromanaging. You have to switch to this thing, then do this, and then press triangle, and then R1, and then switch back, and then switch your spell, and then do this. It's a lot to do when people are chasing you and you're spam rolling and stuff like that. So if they do remove that, honestly, I wouldn't mind too much. If they do remove it, instead, keep the Dragon Communion Seal in your offhand. Never cast with this. It can stay at +0. But the passive effect it has, which is boost Dragon Communion incantations, is very useful because it boosts the damage of all of your breath spells, including Placidusax's Rune. So it'll actually improve the damage of all of these things. So that is good to have in your offhand. Now, when do you actually use these spells? Well, you do Golden Vow when you load in. You use Flame Grant Me Strength when you see the icon disappear, so you know that they're close. And then you pretty much alternate between Catch Flame, Agil's Flame, and Placidusax's Rune. And there's kind of really only a few options for you. So if you have a vertical area where you can assault them and you can jump above them, you can float with Agil's Flame and nuke them from above, and they can't do anything about you or anything to really stop you unless they have range attacks or spells. Now, if you see spellcasters, you're not going to do that. Don't jump up in the air and use Flame. You will get shot out of the sky, and it's really bad. For spellcasters, you want to be right up in their face and just do Catch Flame. Lots and lots of Catch Flame. As they're trying to roll away, you can roll catch with it. Just don't give them any room to cast spells. Just constantly stay in their face. Now, one of the best parts is once you actually hit them with Catch Flame, they will probably panic roll and try to roll back and heal. And one of my favorite things to do for casters is you finally hit them with Catch Flame, immediately switch to this, they roll back, they're starting to heal, and now they're stuck in this and they're dead. That's one of the best ways to catch casters. So do not try breath attacks on multiple casters. It will not work. Now, finally, Placidusax's Rune is acquired from a very late game boss. I'm not going to spoil where he is or anything like that, but it's from his soul. Now, this thing is the quickest hitting spell in the entire Soul series, I think. It hits you within 10 frames, and this is what the effect looks like of the shockwave. That hits you. Now, the downside is you're locked into this extremely long animation. Don't get me wrong, this attack absolutely fucks. If you hit with the beam, it'll probably kill them outright, but it's pretty easy to dodge the beam. However, this is basically your emergency button. If you're getting surrounded by 3 people and you're like, oh shit, just bust this out and they will go away from you. You guys. Goodbye. That's probably the best thing you can do. There's also another option. You can try using Grael's Roar, but Grael's Roar does not get the buff from Flame Grant Me Strength or the Fire tier. so it's not quite as useful. You're not going to get as much damage out of it, but it's also a bit safer because you're not stuck in that big animation. So those are the main spells that you're going to use. And hopefully from studying the clips from earlier, you can see like how and when to use them. But that's about it. I'm going to back to actually refine this build more. There's a couple of other spells. I want to try some of Moog's spells, and also I need to get the better versions of Determination, and there's a couple of other things I can do. So that is it, guys. Quick guide to being the Dragon Lord in PvP. Hope it was useful. See you next time. I'm going to do this to sign off.
That?
We got a sniffer there.
Got a sniffer in here.
Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, yo?
What's up, baby?
Yo, I'm so confused. Is Volcano World an actual place where you guys just
Hey guys,
talk
Scott here,
about,
and
like,
welcome to the
Volcano
first
Manor?
episode of Narrated Thoughts. To dodge, you need to wait for the weapon art to come out, because that shit will damn near one-shot you every
my
time.
way
That
to
thing does
Volcano
an absurd
Manor.
amount of damage. So the best way to deal with that is to dodge it, because if you're ready for it, it's pretty easy to dodge. But once you dodge it, you have to wait for them to roll, because you can't really, it's so fast, you can't really punish it after you dodge it. You have to expect they're going to roll after it, and then try to roll catch them with whatever weapon that you've got. That has been the way I've been dealing with Moonveils, and it's pretty much worked out for me. I've not really gone against super good players using it, because it's a very, you know, Google what is the best weapon in Elden Ring type of weapon, and typically Moonveil users are not super good, so I don't have to worry about it. But I have no doubt if I played a super good Moonveil user, they might actually continue attacking, knowing that I'm going to try to roll catch them. So it would definitely be an interesting interaction between that. While we're waiting for some more signs, I don't even know if this is a good place to have fights. Like, we don't even, this is so early, we don't even have like a community fight club spot yet. So I'm just desperately trying to find signs here. I'm only level 103. I know people are like going bare minimum 120, so I'm still a little under level. My stats so far are right here. I'm still optimizing a lot of shit. Need more vigor. Some things I'm not quite getting yet. That's completely possible. It is just super, super early. So take everything I say in all of these fights with a massive grain of salt, because, you know, I don't know. That is the Bloodhound's Fang, and he's got that sweet scarab on his head. That weapon absolutely fucks. The weapon art is a bajillion damage, but I guess it doesn't matter because he's dead. Okay. So yeah, Catch Flame kind of cracked. Not gonna lie. It's basically like Black Flame plus the Pyromancer's Parting Flame. That guy took 700 damage, though. I don't know. These people must have, like, the Source Seal on, because when I was fighting properly geared players earlier, they were taking maybe 350 damage, which is still a shit ton, don't get me wrong. With the speed it comes out, this is fast. 350, 350, 350. That's really good on, you know, geared people, but that guy took so much damage. I don't know. He had to have America's or Radagon's Source Seal on, which decreases your
there was a couple
resistances by
good
quite a
ones.
bit, or something. I don't know. Like,
I mean, if it was
makes no sense
boring.
that the guy took damage.
One of the fights.
And
had
now
an
it's raining, so now I do
extremely
10%
exciting
less damage. This is a tragedy.
Yeah.
Little known fact, if it's raining, fire spells, in fact, do 10% less damage, so I'm actually being nerfed by God right now, which is just
What you been up
tragic.
to?
So he's got the
Chilling all
bubble
day.
physic.
Look
I
at
like
cars.
taking the bubble physic off with Fire Surge.
Nice. You gonna get your wrangle?
Side
I
straight
think I am.
this,
Because so
and get
I
that
start off
physic
in the
off.
morning, and then all of a sudden I was like,
Because the last 3
what if I
minutes,
get
I'm
an
not going to win that
electric
fight.
vehicle?
Probably Moonveil, so I need to be
And
very
I think
careful.
ultimately it's probably not a good idea.
Fuck it, it's not worth it. Fire Surge sucks
I
ass in
just
this
don't think
game.
there's enough
Awkward. Alright, well, we got his
charging
physic off.
stations out there, and like, you know,
So I have enough poise to tank through
Yeah, I
one
don't know. I
katana
just
hit
jumped
and
the
trade, and probably beat him in the trade. What the hell?
Manny.
What even is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna fight it like a katana, but I don't even know what the hell that is. I'm gonna get some more mana in case I need to bring out the good Lord Dragon Placidu's X. Spacing's actually pretty good. See how I just passive poise through that hit? Now I need to wait a few seconds for my poise to regenerate, or I will not poise through another hit. I'm gonna bait this by doing it twice. And now we can try the Catch Flame Placidu's X combo, which is one of my favorites. You intentionally miss a Catch Flame, and then you bring out the good Lord. He didn't. He's just running away.
Oh, I know what it needs to do.
Oh, I can just sit here then. I'll just throw
How
knives
far
at him
are
or
you
something
in the
until he
game,
gets in my
Mike?
range.
At this point, where are you at?
I'm about to head to
God,
Nokron.
this was me in Dark Souls
I don't
3
even know what that
doing
is,
what this
guys.
guy's doing. Alright, it's enough of that. Catch Flame,
Blow
Placidu's
it.
X. Oh, never mind. He just ate the catch flame instead.
What level?
God, I love this spell.
Like 83.
It's so over the top.
Okay, I'm too far back.
Biggest struggle with this build right now
get
is
rid of?
dealing with...
Yeah.
I thought I had enough damage to end the
Oh, you
fight.
did?
That was just a miscalculation on my
Yeah, I
end.
did, like a couple nights ago when I told you I did,
And
you
did
didn't believe me.
Okay. Did you go to the Nokron city?
No.
Like,
Have you
what'd
been
you do?
doing Ronnie's quest line?
No, I kind of just run around and kill stuff.
Damage. I would need 2 more hits.
So, wait.
Damn it. I'm dead.
Where,
GG.
is that the one? Wait.
So
is
this
that
is going to
the
be
one
what a player
in
rolls
city?
through you.
Run
This is
up
why it's a thing you have to end the fight
the
with.
city one?
I thought I had enough damage to end the fight. That was just a miscalculation on my end.
Ronnie the Witch is like.
That
you
guy has,
meet
I think,
her
the
after
maximum
you
amount
do,
of hit points right now. I'm pretty sure
what's it
he's
called?
like
Some
120.
Carry a manor or
A
whatever.
good idea because
I
halberds
killed
are
that bitch,
basically
okay.
my main counter to this build.
No, wait, no, I did. No, I did. I'm thinking of something else.
Fucking...
Oh yeah, I already did carry manner. I think.
Maybe I'm not understanding something, but he might be cheating?
Wait. Yeah.
Did he have the bubble on? I'll
Yeah,
have to
Ronnie's
check
Rise,
because
yeah,
he
I did
seems
actually
to have
do
enough
that.
dex to use every weapon in the game
Wait, she might have.
and also
Let's
enough
just go
int
back
to
there.
do
Hold up, hold up.
1200, 1300 damage with Moonveil. Dex for a Bloodhound.
Wait,
I'm
Mike. So what was that other
that's
thing you were
around.
talking about?
And
Nocradum or whatever.
that might be the good idea because
that's where you have
halberds
to
are basically my
find,
main
like,
counter
where
to this build.
I think
Because I don't
Radon's
have any
meteor
weapons to
crash,
outspace
and
or
then you
anything like
go
that, and I
from
can't outtrade him, so I think
Is that wait?
just simply
is that
getting
like
more
on
poise would
Redon
make that
Island or
a
something?
lot easier to deal with.
No, it's
But
by
still super close. The
Miss
fuck
Vale.
was that?
or Mistwood Village.
Bloodhound step.
Forest.
Any follow-up? No follow-up. He switched to...
But
Oh,
that's supposed to be
damn, the
next
pocket...
after you kill
Wait, he's
Radon.
using... What? Wait, he's...
Where's
What are your
that?
stats? You have dex for a bloodhound... I'm so confused what the hell your stats are.
Okay.
Man's got stats for everything. And he took 200 damage from a combustion? What the fucking...
Jesus, dude.
I'm be...
Hold on a second.
Maybe I'm not understanding something, but he might be cheating?
Mike, I got that.
Did he
that's
have
not
the
what I was telling
bubble
you
on?
about.
I'll
The
have to
long
check
one? The
because
long
he
boy?
seems to have enough dex
Look
to
at
use
this.
every
I'm
weapon in the
holding
game,
The one that I was using in
and
my
also
other
enough
hand,
int to do
and,
1200, 1300
the
damage
new
with
one
Moonveil,
in my in
and
this
also
hand.
take 200
I'll show you
damage
a
from a 500
comparison.
damage spell.
Such a picture.
Nice.
I don't know enough about the game to call the dude a cheater yet. I've gone against
We
several
still
cheaters
make it
already, but
barbarian,
I
dude.
don't know enough about the game to call him a cheater. So I'm going to err on the side of not calling him a cheater. Because I just simply don't know enough. If he had the bubble, that would explain why he took 200 damage. But I don't remember seeing the flask bubble on him, so
God,
the
John,
only way
don't
he
ever call
could take
me
that
bitch
few
again.
damage is he was basically max soul level.
What?
Because that would actually be
Don't
about 200
come in
more
here
fire
Start
resistance,
talking about being
which
a
would
bitch,
explain
dude.
exactly how much damage he took. But
Bitch.
it could have just been the flask bubble. No, the flask bubble makes you take, like, no damage. Although there is the talisman that prevents damage from the first hit when you're full health, but it doesn't do that much. And I still don't know how he had enough dex to have Millennia's Katana and also a fully int-out Moonveil. I don't know what the hell his stats weren't. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch that to try to analyze what the fuck I just won against. I feel like that follow-up from this step is never really good. Oh my god, you have... Why are you taking 700 damage? The fuck? That follow-up, that step is really slow and bad. Dude, I'm still just trying to figure out what the hell happened in that last fight. Because... Yeah, no, I guess what he was doing was actually possible, wasn't it? Because he had... Bloodhound's Fang was... Yeah, because that's like... maybe he has like 40 dex, 60 int or something like that. That's possible, I guess. Hold on, I'm sorry, I was talking. I wasn't done. Okay. Rude! Oh, he's a madness dude. Alright, I'm just gonna spam Catch Flame because he's gonna madness me and that's not good. I can parry him alternatively. Should be funny, but I have nothing to repost him with. Shield pokes will not win against me.
Fuck's that.
Yeah, you're not gonna win the shield poke battle. So that spear is fucky because it applies madness even if you dodge. But they typically want to stay in your face while you're doing it. So any spammy weapon you have. Now, shield poking with it is kind of hard to deal with if you don't have any magic damage. Luckily, I do pure fire damage, so
Oh.
I can eat right through that shit.
God, dude.
And because my poise is 62, I can poise through a single spear hit from one hand. So I was not worried about losing that trade. So I guess it's pretty even. I'm gonna go for a Placiduous X combo to end it. Or Frost. Gotta double roll that or you take frostbite damage. Uh-oh. Alright, let's try the Placiduous X combo. No, it's over. Wait, how did he take no damage there? Alright, hopefully he rolls away from me and doesn't punish me. Good, good, good. So he doesn't know how to punish us yet. That's very good for me. I have no mana though, so this is bad. Oh, even trade. Good fight. Is that, was that Wings of Astal? That might have been Wings of Astal. I don't think it does frostbite damage though. I'm not sure. And how to counter it, so. Ooh, Beast Rocks into, cool. I think I win that trade. No, it's about equal. So see how that guy took 350 with the shield? That's about what the shield damage is supposed to be. The other guy took like 228 or something ridiculous. I need to parry that. It's such an easy parry. Uh-oh. Okay. He's got like a lightning. Yeah, I really gotta parry that. Oof. A little bit of lag, so I'm gonna have to parry this really early. So I'm gonna catch flame and then try to parry his roll. Oh, he didn't roll. I'm trying to bait him into a rolling attack right now by catching flame, so he's forced to dodge it, and then he rolls into me, and then I parry it. That's the plan. He's not falling for it though. Oh, how did you not eat that? That was lucky. I need to bait him into a rolling attack on my terms. Oh, did I just mistime it? I guess I mistimed it. He was a little laggy. I should have done it earlier. I can try it again for memes, or I can just one-shot him with Placiduous X. That's probably the safer choice, but I want to end it in style. Because it's cooler. Ooh. That was scary. I think for him, I needed to parry a little bit earlier on the rolling attack. It looks like the Black Knight Axe. What is that? Neat. Well, I don't want to trade with him because I will absolutely lose. I'm scared. I don't want to see how much damage that does. Oh god, let's not get hit by that. I need to punish him on rolling attacks. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, could have been worse, could have been worse. Full punish. Wait, I can parry these, can't I? Because it's one-handed. I have to try because I'm stupid. Never mind, he's dead. We got him with the roll catch. The roll catch timing for catch flame is basically halfway through their roll. So if you're chasing them about halfway through the roll, you want to do it. It's extremely good at roll catching. But it has no range, so like I said, things like halberds will absolutely outrange the shit out of it. And also outpoise it too, so. I think I can make this build even more of a monster if I just get more poise. Which, if the meta ends up being 150, which some people want, I can easily get infinite poise. And tank through everything in the game and then just outdamage everybody, so, not looking forward to that if that's the case. But hey, I will bend to whatever the community does because the whole point of the meta is so everyone is at the same level so we can all fight each other.
What's,
but if that's what they want, it's going to be, I'm going to be a fiery Havel monster.
Chexy from Black Flames.
What?
Some katana, I don't know which kind.
Black Flame Protection? Yeah, it does like 30% physical damage negation.
We know which kind now, it's a Moonveil.
Your amount healed by flasks.
Anytime you see a spell of some kind, you know it's a Moonveil. I'm trying to trigger this and sidestep it. There we go. Oh, only half of them flew. So again, wait for the weapon art. It's just too strong. A Moonveil. Wait. Oh, is that the meteoric one? Psycho! Respect. Not using Moonveil. Good for you. Let's reset. Back to neutral, because he was not falling for my roll catches. I bet I can parry this guy. Ooh, he fucked up. Roll catch. Ooh, that wasn't a roll catch. There we go. I'm gonna pressure him by running into him a shit ton until he fucks up.
Just split in two.
There we go.
Two Erd trees.
That's something that you can do in PvP is just run next to people. Don't even do anything, just run next to them. It puts the fear of God in them and they will continue panic rolling. Even good players will sometimes do it. The very top level players won't fall for it and they will actually attack you out of it instead. But just charging at people when you have a quick hitting weapon will put the fear of roll catching in them. And that'll put them into an area where you can usually pretty quickly down them. So it's a pretty Chad move, but you just sprint directly at them. And that's always been an effective tactic pretty much since Dark Souls 2. It's just basically pressuring them to panic roll. I don't know why I can see yellow signs here. I don't want to see yellow signs. I wish I could make it so I only see red signs, you know? It's been so nice getting back into dueling, though. I used to do this every single day in Dark Souls 3 for, like, you know, hours. And, I don't know, this has just been a very nice, nostalgic sense of fighting, and I just, it's been really, really nice. And I didn't think my first, like, super serious duel build would involve no weapons, but hey, here we are.
A mixed physic from it called the Crimson Bubble Tier. Restores HP when
I
near death.
don't even know he
mixed
has some
physic.
sort of mace. Just a fucking hammer of some kind.
Does that sound like a
What the fuck is
like
this?
a panic heal that just
What
happens?
is that nonsense?
Yeah.
That sounds
I
good.
don't know what that is, but it's hilarious. I can't voice through it. Good to know. That is the funniest weapon I've ever seen. I don't think it's much of a threat, but we're gonna pressure him. Nice, there you go. See, that's how you counter it. Dude, that thing does no fucking damage. What is that? Oh my god. We'll hit him with the good Lord Placiduce axe. Dude, the cooldown of that is so awful. What was that weapon? It was so bad. It was hilarious though, but oh my god, that was like, that hit me like a wet noodle. What the fuck was that? It's a very wonderful time of the game when I can summon people and I'm going, what the fuck is that? What is this weapon that he's using? I love that. Ugh. Alright. I don't even know what I summoned. Something dirty I can do is check who I'm summoning and switch my spells before it. I can put on like Golden Barrier, which is a massive damage reduction for magic if it's like, you know, a mage, but I just kind of want to use my same builds. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry.
Tell myself I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, is this the guy who had like, took like no damage? Yeah, this is the same guy, let's see.
What?
So he does have that thing. But he has like every weapon in the game. And also pretty tanky armor too.
Your braces.
And his Moonveil. Yeah, he's taking 238. Other people are taking 350.
You're rich.
And he's only taking... What was that? Cast speed, too. The dude has faster cast speed than me. That's like 60 dex cast speed. What the fuck?
There's a bitch.
I'm so confused, dude. Yeah, he's taking like no damage. I don't understand what the hell this dude's build is, but he has like... I kind of want to kill him once just to see how many souls I get. Because he's taking less damage than like everybody by a wide margin. And he also has enough faith to out-damage my catch flame. Yeah, wait, what? How does he have enough faith to out-damage my catch flames when I have 60 faith? But also 60 int, and also like 60 dex, and also 2,000 health, and also the endurance to wear that arm. How the fuck does he have that many stats? That shouldn't even be possible. Unless that's he has max vigor. If this was like level 180 or something, completely understandable, but I don't know how he can possibly have that many stats at this level. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to wait for one more sign rotations. This is going to be a last fight anyway. I typically do these for 30 minutes anyway, but I might as well keep it going. Because, dude, I don't understand what the hell he's doing to have that many stats. It doesn't seem possible. But again, game is new, and there might be some giga something. For all I know, there's literally a ring in the game that gives you 40 to all your stats. Hell, the Scar Seals give you 20, but he was way too tanky to have a Scar Seal, so it can't be that. If he was taking like a shit ton of extra damage, I would think it would be the Scar Seals, but
Melania's daughter?
definitely not the case, because he was taking
I don't
0
think so.
damage.
I think she's just a mean lady missing an arm.
One more rotation of signs.
Dude, I gave that bitch an arm.
They usually cycle
Gary
once every
said, just
30
like her
seconds to a minute,
mother,
so
she has
we'll go for one more, and if we don't see it, then
the
that'll be
stuff
it.
to be a
But
great warrior, but
yeah, I
only
would
have
love to have
one.
that,
And doesn't
have like
doesn't Melania
PvP
have a
watchdog just to like
prosthetic
see
arm?
his
She
stats.
does have a prosthetic
Again,
arm,
I'm not calling
yeah.
him a cheater.
So maybe.
I think people are way too quick to
Solving
accuse
the
people of
story.
cheating
And she
in games
fights
in
like
general.
her too. You
Yeah.
fight,
know.
she does the waterfowl
Wasn't this guy
dance,
right?
the
No.
art that you get from
Yeah. Damn it.
Mhm.
Oh
Melania's
well,
sword.
looks like we're
She
not going to
does
find him
that.
again. I'll let you guys know if I find him again. But that is
Interesting.
going to be it for this
And they
episode of
also
Narrate
both have
Thought
red
Duels.
hair.
Hope you guys enjoyed. I still got a lot to learn, and hopefully we will learn together. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and we'll see you
Problem is,
next
I
time.
think Milani is a demigod, and Godric is the heir to a demigod, and so he's maintained those
I went in
demigod
your
powers.
profile, exotic and so wild. Points ranking up cause your halo was so high.
Oh.
Shut up, bitch. Bitch.
Hey.
Oh my god, that's a boss. Oh my god, I'm stuck in here. Oh, and I'm almost dead. I had no idea this was the boss's room.
Here, bitch.
Fuck! Stuck on a wall, stuck on a wall, stuck on a wall. Fuck. Fuck! Whew. Fuck. Hey, dude. I would have been better prepared if I knew that was a boss. I don't even know where I am right now.
Beast Eye Quivers. Ooh. Can't find the Necromancer. Maybe it's this one? Were you in Volcano Manor, Casey?
Yeah. Oh my god. Fuck.
You like
Um,
the slinky snakes?
dude, those were annoying. It just had so much HP. Now I'm fighting Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Yeah. Gilbert Godfrey.
Where? Not in the Volcano Manor.
No, I left.
Uh,
Volcano
the one in the jail?
No.
The
In
one in the
the
capital?
royal capital. Yeah.
Oh. He had an extra talisman slot from him.
Ooh, for real? Nice.
Yeah.
That's huge.
What weapon are you using?
Still a spear.
Which spear? Vikes?
Yeah, I love a spear. It is powerful.
I'd recommend something else for PvP because other than like invaders, madness is not a status effect.
Uh,
It only works on like total humanoids.
Fuck PvP.
Well, I'm saying that you're using a PvP spear.
Oh, let me try my mace. Or my flail. My flail has done me well in the past. Dude, I've had madness proc a couple times on bosses, and it's been huge.
It doesn't though.
It does. I've had it proc on bosses.
Does not affect monsters' enemies.
Ah. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking invaders. I think. Yeah. But it still does decent face damage.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could get a bunch better spears.
Ow. Ow.
What's your strength?
Hold on. Not very high. I think it's like 18 or something
You using the spear two-handed or with a shield?
with a shield.
So you just shield and poke, poke,
What?
poke, poke.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, yeah.
hold shield and do your
Yeah, that's what I've been
quick
doing.
attack.
That's why I
Yeah.
like the spear. Fuck.
I mean, the spear I used all game. Um, you can get it's in like Southern Liurnia, just sitting there on the ground, and it's faith scaling.
Really?
Yep. And there's another one that's a little further in the game. It requires a 27 strength. So you,
Yep. But see, oh,
It, it,
okay. See, er, up,
Michael is a
bit,
bitch.
bit, it, bit, it. Sorry, did you hear me?
No,
no, I couldn't quite understand you.
I think it was the dick in your mouth. Made it
I
hard
didn't
to hear.
catch it.
I said, Casey, you're a
Ho, ho, ho.
bitch.
dude, that was sick.
Damn,
That
Casey's
was
fine.
Fucking. No, dude. Just did it with my mace or flail on first attempt. Power. This flail is the
Knight
bomb.
Rider flail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use that sometimes too. Every time I go into one of the caves, I did like the tunnels where you fight like the miners. It
Yeah.
destroys those guys.
Yeah. And on mounted combat, dude.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
My strength is 21. I just got another fucking talisman slot. Let's use that shit. Blah 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 blah.
Where do you get your fourth one from?
Godfrey
Godfrey in
in
the
the city.
capital. He's like uh the mid boss of the capital. He's like the ghost of Godfrey.
Yeah.
Holy grease. Blah blah blah. Holy grease. Blah blah. Holy grease. Blah
The
blah
hell?
blah.
Plop, plop, plop.
Got that holy grace. Blah, blah.
The heel.
Where is Talisman?
Count that holy grace. Blah, blah,
Blah
blah.
blah.
Holy grace. Blah, blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah.
Damn, that's a fucking jam, dude.
That is a jam. For sure. Blah, blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah.
I hate when you find something you think is gonna be like a awesome secret, and it's just like, oh, old fang, just a crafting material hidden.
Yep.
Holy grace.
Blah,
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 blah.
blah, blah.
Holy grace. Blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah.
Mike, what are you doing? Exploring Noxtella?
No, I was just actually reading wikis and stuff for the past like hour or so.
You going back to the drawing board?
No. Just kind of think about how I'm gonna keep
Survive a
going.
cannon blast?
No, fuck the Cannon Blast. I actually really want to either fully respec and try something completely different,
You're a maniac.
or I just don't have like the level up coins to do that, whatever.
What would you do?
I really want to do a dragon
Dude, that's what
or
I was thinking.
beast spell build.
Well, beast scales off strength. Dragon, you only need. I think the spells are strong enough on their own. You don't really need them to scale. Like, as long as you can cast them, which is just a little bit of arcane and faith.
Hmm.
A lot of them are like status effects, I'm sure.
Thinking like heavy faith caster with just some fire spells and mostly dragon communion, maybe beast, maybe beast dragon.
I think the beast is really solid, but but a lot of it is because the seal you use for the beast spells also scales off strength,
Hmm.
so you can do like a strength faith build.
I would go for a little strength and probably as much endurance. Just have like big thick armor.
So you're thinking about going the opposite of what you're doing now.
Literally the complete opposite. Yeah.
Instead of being naked.
Naked int guy. No, I'm gonna refine this build too. I think I'm gonna go more caster. I still want to rock Moonveil, but I'm gonna try to put more in more in int. Take some out of my other stats maybe. I don't even know if I'll use Moonveil actually. Maybe I'll try one of the other weapons. I'm gonna focus more on spellcasting, I think, though.
Lay out your arms. Lay out thy arms into the reach. Where is Brett?
Yeah, I'm looking at the dragon spells right now. The most they need is a arcane
Dragon
of
Beast nuts in
17.
their face.
17. Yeah. Right.
You could also do blood flame shit if you have that.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll do that with New Game Plus or something. Or maybe I'll just roll another character once we beat the game.
Holy grace, blah blah blah. Holy grace,
Whoa.
blah blah. Holy grace, blah blah blah. Holy grace, blah blah.
Holy, 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 holy.
Holy grace, blah 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 blah. Holy grace, blah blah. How do we get to this fucking cave? I don't know how to get to this cave. Control Killer's Green.
Alright, how do I get to this hidden city? I'm going to Fort 8 West.
And then just look northwest of that. It should be very obvious.
Dude, it's obvious. Very
Holy
obvious.
grace,
Blah blah blah
Silas.
blah blah. Holy grace, blah
Casey
blah.
doesn't know what you're talking about. Casey doesn't know where the hidden city is.
Dude, I've already been in the hidden city.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have. Holy
Casey's
grace,
a liar.
blah blah.
Casey's a liar. Blah, blah.
Holy grace, blah blah blah. Holy grace.
You like Church of the Dragon incantations actually seem better than most of the dragon spells.
Like the lightning spells?
Yeah.
You say
have-
the lightning spells seem better?
Yeah. And I have 10 of them. So there's decent variety. I just don't think there's a fucking spammable spell with dragons.
Probably not. They're like big casts. You can combine it with fire or something.
Yeah, I think Raw and Breath is supposed to be overpowered because it just inflicts Scarlet Rot on everything you hit.
Yeah, that one's insane. And then
Holy grace.
wow, wow, wow.
Holy grace, blah blah. Holy grace, blah blah.
Placidus X's Fury looks insane.
Placidus X, yeah, it's just it takes a long time to cast. You can get knocked out of it, and it doesn't do as much damage as it feels like should be worth it. It also takes 3 slots. That's the only dragon spell I can actually cast, because it only requires faith.
What about Jono?
What actually looks strong about the dragon school is that you just have access to like all different types of damage. Like ice, there's the raw and breath, there's pure holy, there's physical, and there's fire and magic.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Holy grace. Blah blah blah.
Honestly though, if I wanted to do that faith character, I'd have to make a different character because my starting class wouldn't support it very well.
Holy
On this
grace.
character anyway, I mean.
Just start over, dude.
They're just rerolling it right now, bro.
Blah blah blah.
You just reroll now, dude.
Holy grace. Blah, blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, blah. Holy grace. Blah, lightning grease, what? I need my holy grease. Blah, 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 holy grease. Blah, 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 holy grease. Blah, blah, blah.
It's disappointing how bad the pure fire spells are.
Yep.
Mike, you could try fundamentalist incantations. Like the triple rings of light and shit.
Holy grace.
Blah, blah, blah.
What should my backstory be for my Catman drug dealer?
Holy grace. Oh shit. Hold on. Boss battle. I was not ready for. Oh my god, there's two! What the fuck, bro?
There's two? What boss battle?
It's not a boss. They're just two grafted scions that I was not prepared for. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Now I'm dead. I never fail to get caught in the stupidest shit. Trying to dodge roll. Backstory for your cat. You pissed on the floor instead of your kitty litter, and your wife kicked you out of the house.
Here, bitch.
Just saying, dude.
What about...
Holy grease.
Dude, what if I'm from, like, a carny?
Okay.
Carny,
How?
Carne asada.
Carny asada, yeah.
How did you get into the drug selling business, though?
I just run a stand there, bro.
Okay, so you ran a stand at the carny.
Dude, he had to get his head.
What were you selling at the stand there, dude?
Catnip. He had to
Okay.
afford his catnip, so he had to sell his skooma.
No.
Kuma.
Kuma.
But yeah.
We're selling Kuma. Don't ask where it came from.
Dude, I died with like 50,000 souls in this boss room. When I came back into the boss room, the souls aren't there. And now I've finished the boss even.
What?
And I still don't know where they are. I'm like looking in these catacombs like they...
Oh, I just died.
It's very annoying.
Matt's whips got me thinking, like Indiana Jones shit. Maybe I'll use a whip, dude.
Whips? What? When did the whips come in the story? Oh, you mean like his Elden Ring whips?
RL whips, dude.
Matt has,
RL
yeah, Matt's
whips.
into
Whips and chains.
self-flagellation.
Let's go. Oh my god. Chariot.
Triple Rings of Light seems like a good cast.
Holy grace. Blah blah blah. Holy grace. Blah blah.
I've got that holy grail. Okay, I found my souls. They were nowhere near where I died, though. Weird.
Nice. Oh my god.
I'm walking on an invisible bridge. Invisible bridge.
He's walking on an invisible bridge.
We're walking on an invisible bridge.
I
Everyone's
guess.
got much to say.
Matt had a weird whip. I don't know what one of his whips was.
It was holy grace. Blah 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 blah. Holy grace. Blah blah. Holy grace. Blah blah blah. Holy grace. Ooh, bitch. Slow your roll. Uh-oh.
Casey, you want a duel?
No. I've already beaten you too many times. I don't want to embarrass you again.
You sure? Got a really fun weapon though.
Yeah, you should do them. It's fun.
I refuse. I've got that holy grace. Blah blah blah. Downward head. Do I trust these guys? Yes, I do. Okay, here we go. You wanna come off-road with me? I get my Wrangler, dude.
Off-roading?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fucking rip it, dude. Rip it!
I think your flip gear brand new.
He's he's already looking to wreck his next fucking $50,000 Jeep.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Are you gonna go with the Rubicon?
Probably the Sahara.
Sahara.
We'll see. Oh shit.
What's the engine in this?
Hold on. I want to say, I forget if it's 270 or 360. I think it's 270 horsepower. V6. Bitch. You thought you could, but you could.
But you thought you could.
I don't know if I'm supposed to go up or down or something. Down. Just thought he could, but he could. Oh, loved it. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah.
You notice how the cooler you look in game, the more your horse looks like a dumb donkey?
You look like a donkey, dude.
Who's so majestic?
Yeah, but at the start you're like, wow, look at this fucking amazing animal. You're gonna
And
take
now he's
me,
like
a
a fat
naked
dumb
prisoner?
donkey.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a staff that scales off faith, casting thorn sorceries.
Ow, 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 ow. Hurts, 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 hurts.
I have it. I only have one thorn sorcery.
Stray passion. I'm at the Hidden City. Nakran. Bantigan, the Earl of Redcliffe,
Yeah, that game rules.
I just had a cool idea. But it was the
What's that?
dumbest idea.
I
No, I
found.
think it was cool.
Yeah.
What?
It's probably cool.
Why
It
does
is probably a cool idea.
Alright. I found a magical torch that glows with
The St. Trina's?
blue light. No, it's called the Ghost Flame Torch. It
Okay.
requires and it scales with in.
I already hate it?
And it causes frost damage. I'm gonna see if I can duplicate a weapon art off a regular. It doesn't have a weapon art on it. See if I can duplicate one.
I took you for no man to lay out your arms then.
Because it might be sick in the offhand, like to just pull it out and use. Why isn't it?
It just doesn't have a weapon art?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Ow.
I mean, then you can edit it too and give it even more magic damage and more in scaling.
Yeah, it definitely can.
I have a Faith Sleep Torch.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. This weapon can be infused with Ashes of War. Oh, okay. Which ones? It has to be from like a similar weapon, right? Like a torch.
I'm lost.
I'm not sure. I think there are generalist ones that will just like change the affinity of the weapon
Yeah.
and the stat scaling. If it doesn't require somber stones, wait, that's not even true. Mine, my spear, I can't change the art of war, but it does not require somber stone. Some weapons are just locked into unique ones.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is this dude sniping me from? Oh, I see. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god. Back at it again with the white kicks. My bad. Hey. Hey. Hey.
How many hours do you have on your save, Jonah?
Three.
3 hours.
How many times do you guys smack walls hoping there's a hidden wall?
Every time.
God, I've smacked so many walls, and I found maybe one. Now I need two. Here, bitch.
How many hidden walls in these cities?
How many hidden walls in the city? Bitch.
So what's really cool?
Hakuna Matata.
Is there a way to steal the Ash of War from something or no?
I don't think that just having the weapon gives you access to fast war for other weapons. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
I think you have to find them from those fucking scarabs.
So,
Like, you know the scarabs that drops Ash of War?
this is kind of stupid, but I have one torch that does have an Ash of War on it. It's called Fire Breather. But I don't know if you can steal this and put it on a different torch. I guess not.
Shit, we just
So,
lost. We just lost an hour. It just became 3 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
I forgot.
wait, is
Oh
it daylight
Oh,
my god,
saving
oh
still
yeah,
now?
that's
you're
what it
right.
did.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I forgot that it is.
Right, you're absolutely right. The fuck?
It totally is.
We've literally time traveled.
So I'm trying the thorn spells, and with a level 1 version of the thorn casting staff, it's doing like 200 to 250 damage.
Hmm.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just died.
it just
I'm gonna try upgrading this staff and see how much like damage it does. There's also an outfit that increases thorn sorcery damage.
Bitch. Um.
Oh my god.
Also, Mike, there's a seal
What's that?
that benefits from int.
Back all no matter.
The Holy Orders.
No, is that a seal? I haven't done anything with Holy Order.
They have a seal.
Says that it requires it.
I was reading.
It. So
I was reading
that's
somewhere
for the
that
yeah,
you could
yeah,
like
the
use
rings
it.
of light.
Mhm. But you can
And
still
you
like
could also
cover
cast
anything.
your dragon spells through that.
That's true.
Yeah, that Holy Order shit's just something I completely missed on my playthrough.
Back no matter.
The dumb monk, Brother Corin, he left a hole, and I taught him some of my spells.
Ow. Ow.
Also, the Holy Order gets that fucking equilibrium spell where they damage back after they take a certain amount of hits.
Yeah.
I upgraded that that thorn staff up to 24, so I'm gonna see how much damage thorn spell do.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's cool.
It's 3 a.m. and it should be 2 a.m. But we're fucking time travelers.
Fucking time traveling ass motherfuckers, yeah.
Yeah, we
No matter.
Greetings, you here for spirit?
Okay, well, it was a bad idea. The
I told you it was
torch.
a bad idea. I
Shut
literally
up.
told you it was a bad
Shut
idea.
up.
Didn't I? Didn't I?
I'm so curious. You could probably do something silly with it.
You're bi-curious, dude.
It does.